The judicial decision that enabled this is absolutely going to be challenged, especially since it came in circumstances where the bench appeared not just heedless of, but downright rude to the Crown and its law officers. Justice is not a cloistered virtue. And when there is what appears to be unremitting judicial hostility to litigants, when this goes beyond mere impatience, descends into downright incivility, absolutely upsetting the equilibrium of especially young Crown Counsel and lawyers who spend a world of time preparing their arguments, only to be dismissed in the most slighting manner. I will use my bully pulpit to speak out against that. And I will tell you, I'm not just doing it today. We have officially made a complaint about that sort of behavior.
A particular judge, we've gone over the records, and apart from the fact that our Crown Counsel and law officers have complained loud and long about the way they're treated, we also see that perhaps 95%, maybe even 99% of the government cases before that particular judge result in a loss for the government. Now, it can't, well, let me be very, very careful about what I say. There may be all sorts of reasons for that, for the record, which I won't go into, but certainly it is startling. It's a very striking statistic. But it really is that our law officers complain about the way they're treated. When you think in terms of fairly young attorneys at law who are just getting their feet wet, who are anxious to make a good start in the profession, who work hard, who do a great deal of research and painstaking preparation, and who then come back from court and say that they've been treated slightingly, they've been handled dismissively, they, as it were, are broken-spirited. They're not, I don't deal with them directly. I get this from the Attorney General. When that happens, and it happens over and over and over and over again, in my view, there's a time when those who ultimately have responsibility for those law officers and all servants or officers of the government of Belize need to speak out. This has reached epic proportions in terms of the reports that have been given to me and to the cabinet by the Attorney General. Justice is not a cloistered virtue. You can't be a judge and think that you are immune from criticism if you behave in a way that deserves criticism, as long as we're not talking about the question of the judge's integrity. And I have made plain, and I will repeat ad nauseum, that's not what is an issue.